Today we're going to look at a common problem that is had with old Fisher-Price adventure people and their drooping heads. So just from the amount of play that they get, the heads tend to get loose over time, and you may find them in this state. So we're going to use a kettle to heat our water, a Pyrex or a whatever measuring cup you can, some number 78 O-rings. They're a little bit thicker, and then I have a hemostat here, but you could use pliers, just something to get it out of the hot water. So first thing we're going to do is heat up and boil our water. And now this is a common fix for a lot of plastic or vinyl toys, to go ahead and heat them up and get them back to, an original form if something is curved or bent, or you have an accessory that's been stored and bent over time. So we're going to go ahead and speed this up and get this water boiling for us. We got our space ready, we got our O-ring. I'll leave the number up there in case you need that as reference. So we're going to go ahead and pour our water in, fill it up pretty good because we want to submerge the figure. So whichever one you're working with, you could do multiples at a time, but this time just doing one. So we're going to drop that figure in, and he's going to sit for a minute. So let's speed up that time. You'll see the air bubbles kind of popping out. As soon as it is sufficiently heated, again for about a minute, we're going to go ahead and take something safe to pull it out so we don't burn our hands, and then just place it on some paper towel, or you could use a regular towel, obviously, whatever works for you. Although it's been in the warm water, it does cool down rather quickly after coming out, and it is pretty pliable, so this is the point where we'll get a good firm grip and pop that ball joint right out. You'll notice there's a space inside. We're going to drop that O-ring, and I'm going to sort of even it out, level it, center it, and then while still warm, get some good pressure to pop that ball joint back in, and then give it a little bit of a flex. So at this point, we still have, warm figure parts, so we're going to let it sit for a little bit just to cool down before we can really test what's going on there. So we'll let it sit for, a little while, kind of double check it here and there, make sure it's kind of cool to the touch, and then we can see how things are going here. At this point, that O-ring should have filled a little bit of the space in between, and we should now be able to pose that head and turn it. And it still gives us mobility of the arms. So boom, success.